Now, I said that I wasn't going to make another video on the New Jersey drone situation unless something significant happened, and what do you know, today on December 19th, the FAA has finally decided to step in and take action by designated temporary flight restrictions throughout the state of New Jersey, telling drone pilots where they can and can't fly. Now, I woke up this morning to a flurry of text messages with links being sent to articles, this one here being from 6 ABC Action News, a local station here in Philadelphia, that reads, the FAA bans drones in parts of New Jersey, notice threatens deadly force for imminent security threat. Now, I'll leave a link to this article down in the description. They do have a short video on there that was kind of clipped from their broadcast on television, but I want to specifically highlight this graphic that was shown, which shows a bunch of towns here in South Jersey where drone flights have been restricted. Now, I think this graphic makes it look way worse than it is. It's almost trying to say that in all of these townships, drone flying is banned, when in reality, it's a very small section of these towns. Now, to better understand where these temporary flight restrictions have been put into place, I'd recommend looking at documentation provided by the FAA themselves. Don't go through what the news agencies are telling you, because they might spin it a little bit out of proportion and make it seem worse than it is. Like, again, through that news report, it makes it seem like flying drones in all of these towns is banned, when in reality, it's much less severe than that for us drone pilots. So what I like to use is an app called Air Control that links to the FAA's database to understand where I can and can't fly my drone. Now, as we zoom out here, we'll notice that we do have a fairly large TFR down in the Delaware area. This is most likely for VIP travel. So with Biden flying back to the area, we'll typically have TFRs at the Philly airport or down in Delaware, depending on where he flies into. I made a previous video on how that's impacted drone flight in the area here. But what I'm more interested in as we scroll over is these small little red circles throughout the state of New Jersey. Now, as we see, we do have controlled airspace around specific airports. So for example, this is Lakehurst here. This one here is McGuire Air Base. So as we zoom in, you'll see that with these small little grid sections, we've got areas where we can't fly at all, so it's a zero grid. There are other areas as we zoom in where we can fly up to 300 feet, and then other areas where we get up to 400 feet, so the maximum amount of height that a drone can fly. Now, as we zoom out here, there's other airports in the area. So for example, we've got the Atlantic City Airport. Down here, we have Millville's Airport. But as we zoom around, we now have these small little pocket TFRs. There's one here near Sicklerville. As we zoom up, there's one here in Mount Laurel. If we zoom a little bit further out, come closer to Philly, there's one here near Haddon Township. And if we look all throughout New Jersey, there's a lot of these small little TFRs, meaning that if you're within this area, within that small little circle, you're not allowed to fly your drone. Now, I've zoomed into one of these temporary flight restrictions and notice how small it is. It literally is just 1 mile long, and it doesn't cover all that much area. Now, when we press inside here, it'll give us a little bit more information about the flight restrictions. We can tap on the little caution icon in the bottom left corner that's lit up by red. This will show us that there is now a scheduled TFR. If we show more information, it shows it started today, this morning at 8:57, and it's going to end January 17th. That is like a month-long TFR in this area. And this is a spot where I might go to fly my drone for work. What would happen if I go there? Well, we can click on the info section here, and it gives us all the information we need to know about this TFR, which I'm not going to go through and read everything here on the page. You can pause, screenshot this, or go look on the FAA's website for yourself. But basically, it says that no unmanned aircraft are allowed to fly in this area without special authorization. And this is true for all of those small TFRs that have popped up throughout New Jersey. Now, here's what I don't understand, is how does it take the FAA this long to do anything about this situation? I think that the reports first started back in early November. I think the 12th was the first report of these drones flying over New Jersey, and it took them over a month to react to this situation, which is a little bit too long in my opinion. But it also makes me wonder why they chose these specific areas to put up the TFRs. In my opinion, it's probably areas that have seen the most calls to the police about rogue drone sightings. So they decided to put up TFRs in those areas to try and calm the public down. Now, here's what it doesn't do. I think it has a reverse effect, right? Because the news reports that drones are banned in New Jersey. They report that deadly force is going to be used on drones that have been flown. And they also show much larger areas being impacted than what the FAA is actually showing on their own database. So to somebody like me who flies drones drones every day. I deal with TFRs all of the time, and there's other people in this space, in the aviation space, that understand what's going on. But then when you start to share this with the public, it kind of starts to get a whole different life to it. There's people that take it out of proportion, like the news right there, spreading this information in my opinion, a little bit of an exaggerated way. Now, I think the end goal here is to try and calm the mass hysteria, to show people, hey, we're putting up an area where drones aren't allowed to fly, to get this out of the news cycle. I'm of the mindset that these are all manned aircraft that we're seeing in the evidence being posted on news stations and being posted on social media. I haven't seen one good piece of evidence that shows that it's a rogue hobbyist or commercial drone, or that it's an alien, or that it is some sort of adversarial aircraft. All of the videos that are posted online and on television are just manned aircraft that are commercial planes flying people to and from airports. They're manned aircraft that could just be somebody flying a plane for fun. And I think a lot of what we're seeing is also military aircraft. We've got a good amount of air traffic here from some of the air bases, and these can be a little bit more hard to identify than, say, a typical commercial airliner like a United flight flying into the Philadelphia International Airport. Now, I fly drones every day for fun and for work, and this just seems to be the tip of the iceberg and could have a huge impact on my business. Like, sure, we only have these small TFRs throughout New Jersey for now, but who's to say they won't get larger? Who's to say they won't add more TFRs throughout the state? And who's to say this won't spread to other states and other areas of the country? There's a huge question mark right now, and it sucks that as somebody that does this professionally, that uses this technology to put food on the table and support myself, is now being screwed in the end because of the mass hysteria going on throughout the public. Again, this is really the first move the FAA has made, and it seems to be a drastic one, as they've put these TFRs all over the place, and we could only get worse from here. So I'd love to hear your guys' thoughts on what's happening down below. It seems like we've heard a lot from the White House, from local officials, from local police, but again, this is the first time that like a federal agency that has the governance over the airspace is finally stepping up and doing something. And man, I hope it works so that this can exit the news cycle and we can go on about our time, and I can go on about making a living. Anyway, thank you guys so much for watching. Let me know your thoughts down below. And as always, I'll talk to you later. Peace.